his couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. So this game of our Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown Super Bowl favorite.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Dunze. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Ravens at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the...
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Travis Jones makes a tackle. Well, this defense for the Ravens very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Flushed out right. He's got this complete to Burden. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this complete downfield to Komet. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Williams. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Williams going to look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
No signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. To throw once more. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Now Lamar changing the look.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. An audible here to get a new look. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
To throw, Williams. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pick up there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So first and 10 now from the 30. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. To the air once more, Williams. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete right side to Komet. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They got 29 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one slipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he is caught. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Zay Flowers, 61 yards. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And it cut the lead to 21-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Bears take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. He's got his target. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Williams. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the governmental hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. Right side and caught by Kohler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson now. Off play action. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point left down the middle. And we are tied at 21. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it first and 10. Pass complete to Adunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 63 yards. Looking to throw is Williams. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Second down and 6 now. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. This one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He dumps it off for Henry. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. The carry here for the big tight end. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. This time Jackson will throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as at this point, this was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To the air, Williams. Buying time to his left. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave them now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
To throw, it's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 20.